Next time you want something, ask yourself, who is it that wants? Is it my ego or is it my heart? I'd say the most of our longings and desires, what we want, what we don't want, it's based on egoic desires and on fears, addictions. Instead of being fueled by our heart's passion, a willingness to share something, to rejoice in something. And there's a huge difference. Because you know what? Our ego knows nothing about true happiness. Nothing about love and intimacy. It's a bit like Google, Alexa, Siri. They can write down different things or tell us different things, what love is, but they have no idea what it is. And it's the same with our ego. Sometimes it will, it will try to trick us into thinking that it has this idea of how we can get happy, how we can sort of look for happiness, how we can achieve it, how we can find it, how we can create it. But no, the ego has absolutely no idea, because the ego lives in fear, in separation, in the past, in the future. It's an illusion, it's not real. So, if you want to be truly happy, you want to live, in harmony and in peace, listen to your heart's passion instead of, your ego's desires. And so how can you actually do that? Ask yourself if you would feel bad if you didn't do this. Is it because you're scared of what will happen if you don't have this thing or this person or this situation? Or is it because you want to share something, you want to celebrate something, you want to express something out of pure joy and pure love? So when you follow your intuition and your heart, it doesn't leave a bad aftertaste. It doesn't give you a hangover. It's something that sits well. It's more like a calm feeling. It's more subtle, but it's more of a relaxing feeling. If you get too excited and you start to feel your adrenaline kicking in, and it's like, oh, I need this, I want this. It's like, no, it's ego. You're never going to really get happy. It might be a dopamine boost, it might be an ego boost, dopamine high or an ego boost for a while, but it will not bring you happiness, love, peace, intimacy. No. So to try to understand and distinguish between those two, to understand the workings of the ego, we can observe it for what it is and not fall for its traps. And not fall for its so-called, advice on how to find happiness. Because you know what? Happiness is not something that you can go out looking for and find, that you can create or that you can achieve or be worthy of somehow. It happens automatically, or is there as our base, as our foundation, under the surface all the time. All we need to do is just to stop, be still, just get in contact with our innermost being, with our natural state. Our natural state is true joy, happiness, love. So there's nothing that we can achieve. It's like when we peel off the illusion and the layers of the egoic, structures, and see through that, and we're completely present. It's already there. Remember that.